Stardew Valley. I'm in the valley. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. I don't really think I have a single thing to do today in game. Hold on. Parsley, Stardew. That's not parsley, I want parsnip. Yeah, I could probably go buy a few more parsnips. Perchance. Let's go buy like 50, why not? Dude Baker. Oh, because it's the flower dance today. I get it. I guess I'm not buying 50 more parsnips. Not. Give me a single piece of coal. Why not? Let's just smoke the fish we found. I kind of don't want to upset the wife right now. Oh no. Alright. Here. Hmm. Absolutely. It would be funny if I asked somebody else while my wife was sitting right there. Alright, let's start off stream with a beautiful dance. I like how nobody gave me an outfit for this. I'll put these in here for a sec. Hmm. Hmm. No. Whee! Hello, child. Good night, child. I'm waiting for my wife to give birth. Yeah, whatever. Let's try it. Very funny that literally all of these are getting pulled right now. Alright. Mm-hmm. Mm. Blended cave. Wait. Let's check the mountain maps. See if those have yielded anything for me. We'll try the challenge, but yahoo! Yeah, this just makes it like way easier to— I'm sorry. I will sacrifice a single fish to go treasure chest. Whee! What a calming day of fishing. I have to get perfect fish these next 3 times to even get everything out of this bait, but at the very least, this makes it a whole heck of a lot easier. This is my last piece of challenge bait, but I'm very close. I literally just need 3 more fish. And probably smallmouth bass. Maybe just sunfish, because it went up a little more. This is one of the games I never played but always want to try. Honestly, I'd say you should totally try it. I find it pretty relaxing, to be honest. I mean, like, it's just kind of one of those games I feel like I could pretty easily play if I just kind of want to, like, chill out but still play a video game. Like, there are definitely more intense parts to Stardew, for sure. I'm like, it's just pretty, like, you can kind of pick it up, put it down, very nice sort of farming game. I've always been kind of a fan of this genre, to be fair. Oh, hello, Haley. Great job, Haley. Because these sort of, like, garden-related, like, farming and gardening-related games are always kind of a big hoot for me. I was a Viva Pinata fan back in, like, the late 2000s. It was just like you grow a garden and get a bunch of little creatures in it, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just kind of fun with that sort of game. I'm 20 cool. More chest. Girls go in here. Fish tackle could probably go in the food chest. Okay. You have microvibe, but not really. Yeah, like a kind of like a little more like doing what you want to do sort of vibe. Like, I think I get what you mean. Like various, like I don't know if sandbox type thing, but there's like yeah, like the mining, the combat, the farming, like sort of just different things you could do in there, and how there's kind of like technically an end goal at all of this, but for the most part, you kind of just do what you want to do. Wait, hold on. Rifles. About that, let's smoke a few more fish. Right now, my big goal is trying to get to 10 million, because I have to buy one thing that will be the very last thing toward perfection in this game. Which will be very nice to finally have. I feel like this gets done a lot faster than the eggs and stuff. No, not what I want to do. Put the oak resin in here. Oh, I can have both on my screen. Oh, that's nice. It's like right back there. Oh, I got this for some green tea. Hello, cactus. Oops. Mm-hmm. That in there. Hello, doggy. Oh, this pig keeps finding truffles. Gotta collect those. Boink. Boink. Hold on. Alright. Put this in here. Let's go cook 2 more fish. This literally right now is just becoming like a money game. I was gonna buy more crops, but I just don't have enough time in the season to grow anything before the season's over. Hello, baby. Just to be honest, am I gaining weight? I'm like, I would hope so. You're pregnant. What kind of cake does my wife like again? Honestly, both. Okay. Hey, baby, you want a cake? Blended. Alrighty. Almost done smoking the fish. Ugh. I'm a doggy. My farm does not have much organization to it. It's kind of just like I had to improv basically everything because like I didn't really plan ahead of time for what this was gonna look like because I didn't think I was gonna get past like a very early game goal of the community center. Much less like going for perfection, which is a lot later game. For context, I'm in year 4. Never being able to complete the thing all the way back in year 2 for the community center. Alright. Almost done with the fish. These kind of games I always play up poorly. How long is a year in real time? Honestly, that's a great question. I think it also you can tend to go to bed early, but the The game starts at 6 and you have until 2 o'clock. But in Stardew Valley, it looks like, yeah, it's a 20-hour cycle in game. I'm trying to find out how long it is. 0.7 real seconds per in-game. So, for every 7 seconds of real life, it's gonna pass 10 minutes. Which means at least like the full 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. should be 14 minutes, as if you're not like in the menu or anything. Yeah, I'd say like 10 to 15 minutes a day sounds about right. Sometimes a little longer if you're, again, menuing a lot, because in single player it does pause the time. Jeez. I think I probably, in terms of this save right now, I think when I last checked on an online tracker, it said like over 90 hours. I might be closer to 100 hours at this point. I'm still passive. I'm technically tabbed out right now. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not passing. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright. Yep, I've, at least as of the past day, not including this in-game day, I've played for 113 and a half hours. So, that's, interesting. Oh yeah, tomorrow's gonna be checking the ancient fruit and checking the wine. Gee! I think like I put that many hours into Skyrim. Honestly, real. I've heard good things about like. I think people like Skyrim. I hear they tend to mod it a bit, but yeah, honey, it's wonderful that you're pregnant. Anyway, I think there's a couple other games I've sank this much time into. I'm sure Minecraft is like well over thousands of hours, given I've been playing that since Christmas of 2012. And I still semi-regularly pick up the game, so I think for all intents and purposes, that's probably the game I've sunken the most time in. And if there was a way to track how many hours I've been logged into that game, I'm sure it would be like a very, very large amount. Minecraft's pretty high up there like 10 years ago. Yeah, I think 10 years ago was probably the peak of mine too. I think there was a server I used to go on around like 2014, 2015. I used to be really big in like faction servers too. I think faction server is how I met my longest standing current internet friend that I still talk to. I met them like start of 2013 and now she and I are still like really, I mean, decently close. Which I find pretty impressive. What is that? Toga shirt. Okay. I play the game a lot. My friends from back then are gone. Yeah, most of mine are too. I think it's funny. I do have a few friends that managed to stick around from them. My first ever internet friend is like long gone. I think he disappeared back when like Skype was still very relevant. Yeah, it is pretty nice. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked we were able to keep contact, especially because they literally live like on the other side of the globe. Um, but I mean, it's really nice that she and I just managed to be privileged enough to keep that. I had a few other friends that I made like early to mid 2020, not 2020, 2014, that I also am still very close to this day. Sometimes you find your friends on a random game one day and you just kind of become inseparable, and I find that like super chill. I remember using MSN chat before we had to move to Skype. Sheesh. I don't even think I think that was that would have been before my time. I think by the time I started using Skype in like late 2012, I think that was already kind of the communicating app. What was it again? Making kegs. Oh shit, I only need 12 more to have a full. It was like right at the end of life for MSN. When did MSN like finally kick the bucket? Because I remember like the concept of MSN. I just didn't. It was just not my generation. 2014 officially? Dang. I'd have been like just barely in my teenage years by that point. Sorry, I gotta do my epic wine grabbing. Okay, this number should add an 8 when I'm done. Yeah, okay, red. I'm 28 now, so I was around 17. Dang, yeah. Makes sense that you would have been like around the age that would have been there near that end of lifespan then. Yeah, no, basically anybody I talked to on like Minecraft servers back then was like, yeah, Skype, because it was probably like by the time I started actually like befriending people, it was like like probably like beginning of 2013. That was back when Sky Does Minecraft was like a liked YouTuber. 137. Nine, that's +2, +3, so Should 3, I assume. If I did my math right. Alright. Yeesh, 750,000. You've changed so much to look back that it literally is crazy. Like, I think about it sometimes, it blows my mind. Like, I kind of like... Old YouTube definitely still had its flaws, don't get me wrong, but I do kind of miss how simplistic it was. Remember not having ads in videos? God. I also remember that. I remember when, like, videos did load a lot slower for what I remember. Like, it was definitely slow, but, like, honestly, I'll take slower internet and slightly worse video quality if it means I can go back to a YouTube where it doesn't show me a minimum of 2 ads every time and forcing you to get an ad blocker if you just want to, like, survive on the internet anymore. Like, it's legit so evil. Like, the most I did on YouTube back in, like, the early 2010s was, like, I'd open up Windows Movie Maker Live. I'd go take a few images of fan art I traced in MS Paint to have my OCs on it, and then I would put it in a presentation, and then I would go to YouTube's editor, and I'd add in the stock music that they had, and then and then I would, like, it would be, like, I would think it was pure cinema. Like, I miss when I felt like I could put that little effort into something and it just, like, felt right for the time, because, like, half the fucking videos on the website also had that level of quality. Like, the old, like, tutorials on how to do stuff, and it's just got, like, Paralyzer by Finger 11 playing in the background while they type on a notepad, "Hello, welcome to my YouTube tutorial." It just felt so simple. I remember literally buffering a 720p video for, like, 30 minutes! Oh... Oh man. Back when 720p was like the thing. I still have a lot of videos that are probably like way lower quality than that in my YouTube somewhere. I have old live videos that I recorded with friends back in like 2011, and there's no shot those go over 360. I wouldn't even be shocked if they went like they can't be even like over like a 200s. Like I think it's like 240p perhaps. Like Like, if I were to pull it up, like, right now on my old YouTube channel, if I were to look, I'm not doxing myself because I was literally a 10-year-old when I made those videos, so I will not... I could not... Like, the second I got old enough to realize it was a stupid thing to have on the internet, I took it straight off and privatized it, but I didn't want to delete them because, like, they're cute, and it's nice having, like, a weird, like, time capsule into when I was, like, 10, and everything was so easy because I was 10. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had a video called Test Vid. Oh my god, video's so old, like, it was from March 25th of 2011 is the first video I ever uploaded called Test Video. Hey, this is just a test, so please rate and comment, no subscribing needed, and it was a video of my uncle's dog with Bring Me to Life playing in the background. You just hear freaking, how can you see into my eyes? And it's just like a dog, like in slow motion, just like running around the living room. Peak cinema, if you ask me. But Let me, if I were to open this up, it will not autoplay, right? Oh, yeah, no, okay, it is in 360p. From June of 2011. Uh, you could tell it's from the era because it was a series my friends and I called The Random Kids. And the first episode called The Cheese with a Z. uh, very reminiscent. It's so funny. I don't even remotely type like that anymore. So, like, just seeing it, like, is such a relic of, like, ooh. Or, like, earlier I even showed people in a server I'm in, I found, like, late 2011, like, so those, like, Movie Maker slideshows in it. I'm like, you know what? It was kind of peak where it's, like, I'd be like, hey, what's up, guys? You know, this is my epic new video of epic new pictures, and I hope you guys like this. Please subscribe. And it would be, like, the lamest thing ever. I feel like I'm back in the 2000s. We're going down memory lane. Welcome to my stream. I talk about things I did when I was just very small. It was just such a simple, all the AMVs I used to watch. I remember very specifically one that I was like super obsessed with were like Powerpuff Girls AMV edits, but there was also more specifically ones of like Powerpuff Girls Z, which was like the anime spin-off of it. And it would be like I specifically remember it was Blossom and Brick, which was like the male Blossom if you aren't familiar with Powerpuff Girl lore. And I would be watching these, and they would every AMV and their mother would have "Bad Boy" by Cascada as the freaking song. Like you would open it up, and it would just be like, "Remember the feelings, remember the days." You'd have a few Linkin Park songs. You'd have Evanescence. I think AMVs are how I found Linkin Park in the first place. Shout out AMVs for soft launching some of my music taste by showing me my favorite ships with AMV music or my favorite characters. Like I'd watch like angsty AMVs of my favorites, and it would literally be like a random like silly character from an RPG to be like, and I'd be like, I've become so numb. I showed my mom like the song at one point, and I think she like just straight up asked me at that age, like, are you depressed? And I was like, I just like back before copyright took down all those videos. I know. I miss when copyright just let you do that. Now it's like, oh, sorry, your video's blocked in every country except Botswana. Sorry, man. At least with movie, it's like you just get blocked in Belarus and Russia, which, like, I don't think I have many people from Belarus and Russia who are watching my SpongeBob movie speedruns anyway. Much less anybody who's watching them. But, like, I remember being really miffed in my teen years, like my later teen years, like late 2010s, because when copyright was getting crazy, it was like, I had a video that was blocked in literally every country because of a song pick I had. I'm like, okay, well, that's just kind of mean. And so I had to like go back and re-edit the video to have a different song. Thankfully, it was just a speed paint, so it wasn't that bad. I just had to like retime the video so it would end like when the song ended. Some evil work. No copyright sounds had to become a good friend of mine. I think a lot of people had a canon event of listening to no copyright sounds is their music of choice for YouTube videos. They would learn how to set up some sketchy VPN just to watch those videos again. Oh my god, this reminds me. We talked about Minecraft earlier. If you remember the name Hamachi, I tried setting up a Hamachi on my computer when I was like a preteen. Because my friends were making a Hamachi server. And I was stoked. I'm like, I want to be on this Hamachi server with my friends. And, so then, funny story. I ransomwared my computer. My mom didn't find it funny. I was scared to death because my computer was screaming, like a woman's scream was coming out of the computer. So that was fun. Like, I think about that all the time. Like, if anything taught me to want to get really into, like, computer security, it was that. It was the amount of viruses, like, same. Dude, honestly, I'm shocked I didn't do worse to my computers back in the day. I mean, Web 1.0 and even a little bit of 2.0 were just absolute Wild West. Second, we were also a lot younger and kind of stupid. Like, I just don't... Like, now that I'm grown, I have a way better idea of what I'm doing. But when I was like 12 and just want to play Minecraft with my friends, no. Not a single smart thought going through my head at that point. I gotta move my 26 plus 7 is 33. 33 minus 28 is 5. Thank you. Okay. Back before I knew how to re-image a computer, so I ended up killing the device. It's okay. Canon event is to kill a device. I did that once because I spilled popsicle juice on it and thought if I just wiped it off it'd be okay, and then my computer blue screened. And I thought it was because I was using an anime pirating site, and I got really scared, so I called up my stepdad, and he came up and was like, and he checked it out, and I think he was like, then I realized afterwards that it was because of, no, it's like, no, you didn't, no, it wasn't anything, I think you, just because you spilled liquid on your thing, and I'm like, oh, well that makes more sense. But man, was that something. Wait, hold on. Please. I'm in IT now, so looking back, it's hilarious. The virusing your computer to IT department pipeline, I guess, is fairly real. I briefly worked like tech support for printers at my old school, because I worked for the math department. And they're like, yeah, we need help with our printers, and I'm like, word, what's up with your printer? And they're like, well, it's a big system and that nobody likes, and you get to work it. And I'm like, okay. And so I'd have to like play tech support for everyone who would do that, and it kind of play out like this. Hey, so what's the problem? Hey, what's up? I can't print Silk from my computer. I'd be like, okay, yo, that sucks pretty bad. Question, is your computer a Mac? And they go, yeah, why? I'd be, okay, so that's the problem, is that you're trying to run this program on a Mac. For, I don't know how many times we have to explain this to people, this program barely works on a Mac. Please. Why did you buy a Mac in the first place? You work at a tech school, please buy a Windows computer. They're like, well, I want a Mac. And I'm like, well, that's great. You are going to struggle to use the printer forever and ever and ever. So have fun. Because it technically ran on Mac, it just didn't like Mac. So I'm like, why do people keep going and be like, oh, look at this new MacBook I got. Hey, why doesn't the printer work? I'm like, how many times have I had to tell you people? It doesn't like MacBooks. And I'd have to go through a big process. And then it's like, oh yeah, the power went out one day overnight. So the entire printer system reset and wiped everyone off the system. While one of the professors was trying to print a qualifying exam for a graduate school exam. Yeah, thanks, printer. Printer, yeah, no, literally agreed. Printers, truly the bane of my existence. I will never defend a printer. Why? Because I think they suck. I think printers are stupid. The fact that we have not found a better way to manufacture the printer. The printer. You know, like the thing that people like expect you to have and use in your house. Or at work. I've had problems with it, like at my current job, we have printer issues, and I'm like, okay, like, and it pulled a USB on me once. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna put in the paper, like this one-sided, like, letter design, I'm gonna put it face up. Print on the wrong side, like, okay, I'm gonna put it face down. Print it on the wrong side. I'm like, okay, what? Where do you print? Yeah, people who use Max or iPods expected after literally that. It's like I'm gonna be so honest with you. I mean, if you're into somebody who like likes using technology stuff, like I don't get the point of buying a Mac over a Windows. Like, there's definitely stuff that the Apple product people have over us. I'm pretty sure they're the only people who get Procreate, which is a nice art program that like I've debated, but I'm like I don't want to sink money into an Apple product to get this when I already have a mediocre art program that I like that they reject. I like my Paint Tool Sai, and it's good enough for me. Does it have all the fun brushes I can add into things like Clip Studio Paint? Nope. Does it let me even add text to images? Nope. I gotta import text from MS Paint. But but am I ever gonna switch programs? No. Because I have one brush on there that I really, really like, and I don't want to switch because of it. And it's like, oh, you probably could, like, switch over, find a new like freckle brush or like your like cloud brush. No, I don't wanna. I don't want to go find another one. I like the one I have. And I've also been using the same art program for 10 years. But like, besides the art thing, like Max is going to do intense video editing at my job, the marketing team that makes sense. Okay. It's funny because my partner does video editing and I'm pretty sure he exclusively uses a Windows computer as well. But it's also because he games on the very same computer, which makes sense. It just means that he also has to work through a virtual machine to do all of his editing for work, which means that like it just takes hours for all these big movie projects to like export. And it's just like it's just very slow work days. But yeah, no, plus I don't think Apple has introduced a mandatory AI into its thing. I know Windows is like, oh, we've added a Copilot. On your new computers, we've added a Copilot button. You want to press the Copilot button. You're not trying to press Control or Alt or any other key. You want the Copilot button. No, I don't. You can ask me as many times as you want. Every time I accidentally hit the Copilot button, do you want to know what I do? I close Copilot. I don't want to use Copilot. Stop pushing Copilot onto me, Windows. I'm sick of it. Can't game on a Mac though. Exactly. It's just like Windows is the gaming system for computers. I just like how Windows runs. Like Windows has its issues. Windows is not perfect. But I like to game. I like gaming. I've had iPhone of Apple and times. Okay, never mind. I guess we're back to square one. You know, at least Android products too have they've started downloading Google Gemini onto them, and every time Google Gemini is like, "Can I help you with this?" I go, "Yeah, can you close? I don't want to talk to you. I've never been interested in talking to you, Google Gemini. I don't think I ever will be interested in talking to you." And then it's like, "Can I Google something?" No, you can have the AI summary. Where did the old summaries go? I miss the old summary. The more I've worked with tech, the more I've realized that I have such a disdain for the artificial intelligence products, like the current generative models. I like, and they get pushed really, really, really hard at my current job. And I'm like, listen, I'm glad you people are getting an absolute hoot out of this. I'm not, I don't want to buy. It's like, oh, like, let's just get this product. I'm good, thanks though. I don't want to use Copilot to set up my Excel files. I know how to set up an Excel file. And if Copilot did it for me, I would probably just have to manually check it anyway. I don't care. They have Copilot PCs. Yep. They on my work computer literally has the Copilot button. I'm like, I am never gonna press the Copilot button. If I wasn't gonna get in like work trouble, I would just take the button off. So I had less of a chance to press it. I would manually go out of my way to break the button. Because every time I press the button, it interrupts whatever process I'm doing and it's like, oh, you want to look at Copilot? And I'm like, no! Be gone! And then like, yeah, it's just so like, I don't need anything AI built in. And the fact that like all these companies are like, oh, you're gonna love AI, you're absolutely gonna love AI. Oh, you're gonna use all these AI products. Disney just signed a $1 billion deal with OpenAI, guys. Isn't AI the future? Isn't it so great? It's like, no. I don't think it's that great at all. call me like like I'm starting to understand the older generations that are like, oh, this new technology stuff is so bad. I get it now. I get it now. I don't like I'm not big on this AI technology. Cause especially because of how hard they are trying to push it. It's like, I don't care who you have advertise this to me. I am not using ChatGPT or Copilot or Google Gemini or Apple Intelligence. You could just I wish there was a way to just turn it off. I would like to go back to an internet where AI was not literally everywhere. I'd like to go back to an internet where half the videos were not AI generated on there anymore. That is being for exactly. The issue is that it you can't escape it. Like I'd have far less of an issue if they literally didn't make it feel like it was mandatory to be a fan of AI. It's like I'm just not. Like somebody compared it to being like one of the only people in a zombie apocalypse who wasn't bitten by or infected by a zombie yet. And I'm starting to understand that comparison because I really feel it's it just feels like there's this big craze and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me see if there's a way to make more cheese presses. 45 wood, 45 stone, 10 hardwood, and a copper bar. I use AI, but mainly for yeah, and that's fine. I may not personally use it for those things, but I'm I think for people who do have those uses, that's fine. The literal only issue is just the fact that it doesn't really feel like people get a choice on if they want to do it or not. I think I've tried, I'll be honest, I've tried in recent time, oh, maybe I'm being too harsh on the poor thing. But what I literally just about anything I do on my job, it's either I can already do it pretty well, or the AI just was not giving me anything that was useful. And maybe it's just because I don't know how to ask the questions, but I but I also, it's at the end of the day, I don't think there's a world where we ever get rid of AI. I think I have I am personally of the team of I would much rather we focus on the regulation of the product than just getting rid of it overall. You can't really undo a technology, right? You can't get rid of an LLM. You can't get rid of ChatGPT. You can regulate it. The issue is that nobody wants to regulate it, and I think in our country it's actually now currently illegal to regulate it. Yeah, you kind of just have to live with it. It's just a new part of life, whether you enjoy it or whether you view it as a mosquito. It's there and it's gonna be here to stay. And you kind of just regardless of your opinion, I think we all agree we'd want it to exist in a way that is best for the world. I definitely have my qualms, mostly with AI image generation. I don't really like the direction we've gone with videos. I'm a little suspicious of how good this is getting. I don't like this at all. And I get a little tinfoily hat about it, but it's just bullshit. And as long as people learn how to use it normally, it's fucking whatever. I definitely think there are people who over rely on generative AI to the point where it's okay, I think maybe you did not need it for this purpose, and I think you could probably have just thought of this yourself. But at the end of the day, it's it's just very funny. Sorry, side tangent. There was a coworker I have who started talking at one point, unironically told me to my face that oh, there are certain degrees now that AI is a thing, we can phase out certain degrees from college, philosophy, and I'm I get it. Your thought of oh, it'd be nice to have a separate way to learn outside of college. I don't know if I particularly agree with the result of where you're going. I don't want to Especially, I don't think we're at a point in AI where we can really even come close to phasing out a literal college education. I also feel like the college experience is nice. I don't think it's perfect, but I liked going to college. Philosophy, yeah, no, literally oh, liberal arts degrees. You could phase that out with AI now. You know, like, and I'm like, yeah, that's great and all, but like, you know, I think language and like arts and philosophy should not just be like entirely removed from the sphere of existence because we have machinery now. Because like, yeah, you can look stuff up online, but like the whole point of college is that like you're learning it from people who have been studying it for a long time and pass it down to you, and you're not just like googling it. Anybody could Google it, but like the issue is like, and it's not that I'm fully in support of the idea that you have to go to college in order to like take it seriously for work, right? Like I'm very much in the team of I don't think it should have to be a necessity in order to work in the current world. I can see our creative place fortunately, but there's a human touch. Exactly. It's like, yeah, I guess AI could technically make art that technically looks nice, you know? But like I think it's part of the reason. Like, I think about DeviantArt, where I think DeviantArt, the art website, fell off so bad when it put all its eggs in the AI basket. Because, like, yeah, sure, it looked nicer, you know, from a surface level, but like, where, like, then you're kind of losing out on all like the really sincere bad art. Like, I think 1,000 pieces of sincere, really mediocre art pieces mean a lot more to me than one really nice AI generated image. Because like you could tell the person who made it was like there was like a passion put behind it. And it's not that you can't put effort into like refining a generated image. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that more likely than not, the imagery that is going to garner people who actually sat down and like, you know, did their work, you know, and like actually like had a vision and purpose in mind are usually the same people who did it by hand. And the people who just, and I feel like more often than not, AI art is they put in a prompt and they go, alright, that's good, and then go back to their life and don't really care if it looks good or not. They're like, there's very clear imperfections. Like, it just kind of, I remember seeing a post not that long ago where somebody was like, man, I like AI generating images, but I sure wish there was a way for the AI image generator to come up with prompts for you. And I'm like, is it that hard to think of something to make? My friend got a 3 animation degree and now she's screwed. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry for your friend. This is such bad timing to get art degrees, man. Like, the industry hates art people right now and it's awful. Like, oh, you know, now that we have AI, we should use AI to make some. We'll phase out the need to pay actual people. And it's like, oh, splendid is what I would say if it was splendid, and it's not splendid, actually. And I'm so glad this auto grabber exists, by the way. Side note, I love this. What a wonderful machine. I got the mountain taps, hold on. Read animation looks so fun to learn though, like, I'm just gonna like get that off my chest. I think 3D animation is super cool, and in the near future I am interested in actually trying to learn a little bit about that sort of stuff, because I kind of wanted to like... Wait, I have an idea. Hold on, I'm getting sidetracked. Once again. Yeah, I think like 3D animation is like... It's so cool. Like rigging up a model, like, I mean, I've been watching, like, you know, some of those like indie 3D animated shows, like Amazing Digital Circus is really cool, you know. She's great at 3D animation, but finding a job is tough right now. I bet, and that like stinks. It's like it's a very good skill to have, and it's a very like given like 2D animation's been getting phased out. I feel like 3D animation is like should have been like the in, but now like companies are so like, oh, but we could have machine do it and not pay actual real life people to do it. Splendid business model. And it's just like, man. Did you see that McDonald's AI generated advertisement by any chance? Like where I think it was I want to say McDonald's in Denmark or the Netherlands, somewhere in Europe. They did it, and it was I'm sorry, it was kind of funny. The idea that they like the whole commercial was like so very like, oh, Christmas is a horrible, horrible time of the year. But you should go to McDonald's. Go to McDonald's. I heard they actually took it down. It was because people didn't like the fact that it was an AI generated commercial that was literally just telling you holiday bad, buy McDonald's good. Just for like several reasons, it was not a popular thing. Do I have a retro catalog? That's a great thing. I'll check when I get back to my goose. What the fuck? Yeah, literally, it was bad. It was so bad. I don't know why the marketing team thought that was like a good idea. It's holiday bad, McDonald's good. Done by AI, like it. Oh brother. Or McDonald's that was hell. Yeah, fast food working is genuinely like evil. Hello. Thanks, man. Don't touch that. Yeah, I also worked at a burger joint, not McDonald's, but a different one, and oh my god. Ugh. I will say, working anywhere but there is a splendid, splendid change. I remember my second day on the job. I was still learning how to work the register, and this made a customer unreasonably mad that I was not the fastest at putting in their complicated order. And they were like, oh my god, bruh, the service is so bad here. It's like, oh my god, have some patience. I just started working here. You can wait 30 seconds for your fucking double scoop ice cream, you big stinky guy. Like, oh my god, it is not that deep. You can wait 30 more seconds for your stupid little ice cream cone. It's not gonna kill you. I know that for like 8 years I did not have that shrink with me. I caved in 3 months. Because I worked over this, I started at the beginning of summer. By the time school started back up, I said, there was a group of high schoolers that came in. And to make a long story short, they were the bane of my existence. They trashed the place. There was over 100 of them. And it was just like, I mean, I'm not kidding when I say they trashed the place. Like, they broke a table. They poured ice cream in the soda machine. Some kid left their underwear on the table. Why ever that was the case, I don't know. It's very weird. And that was the day I went, literally the shift after, I went to my boss and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm sorry, man. I can't do this anymore. I would work overnights and then try to run BFB for like 10 a.m. Jeez. Dude, that sounds tiring. I don't know how you did it, I'll be honest. Working an overnight shift in general sounds like a genuine nightmare, to be honest with you. I knew a mate who worked overnight shifts at like a factory. I'm like, girl, I don't know how you do it, but count me out. I don't think I could ever do that. Looking back makes sense why I stopped playing BFB now. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, I don't expect you to be in your tip-top running condition at that point. Similarly, I think it is exactly why I couldn't do movie, is like between trying to do that and like then I was also in like university and I was also like I was in school for a while. I started college in fall of 2018 and I went for my master's, which meant I was in school from then until the end of this, like literally the summer of this year is when I finally finished. To be fair, I did take like a half-year break between my undergrad and my grad because I graduated a semester late because I went in, I was like, I want to be an engineer, mechanical engineer specifically. I got 2 semesters in, not two years in, COVID happened. I went, I'm good. So, wow, people have been messaging. What degree do I have? I have a master's in applied mathematics. Sorry, my brain is so slow right now. Yeah, I got my applied mathematics degree this summer, which was super duper. I switched over right at the start of my junior year of undergrad, and they were like, well, you have to choose a minor if you're doing this. And like, that's fine. I went statistics because specifically when I was a freshman in high school, we had to choose an AP class for our sophomore year. It was between psych, stats, and a third class that I don't care about. I don't remember what it was. It was probably, you know what? It probably was a class I would have cared about in hindsight. I'm pretty sure it was AP Comp Sci, but I could be totally wrong. But I wanted to do AP Stats, and she, by the way, woman, said, "Oh, but that's like a boys' class. You want to take psychology. That's gonna be the girls' class." So remembering this woman and seeing statistics as a list of minors I could do as a required minor, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do statistics." And that's why I ended up in my master's going also for actuarial science because that involved a lot of statistics and data science. Uh, I was like, "Girl, thank you." I honestly, in the most nerdy way possible, I'm like, "Oh, it wasn't that hard to get." Honestly, I say that like getting a math degree in general is not like a very big feat. It took a while for sure. Um, what was I gonna say? Echoes to my limit. No pun intended. I see what you did there. Calc 2, when I went into college, I had already taken the AP for Calc BC, so I was able to just go straight to Calc 3 when I started college, which, thank goodness, because I got like a 5 on the AP exam, which is the highest you can get. So I'm like, I'll take it. And I was able to just like knock out Calc 1 and 2 from college. Which, again, the absolute. I feel like a complete loser when I say, oh, calculus was a really fun class. It was probably one of the best classes I took in my senior year. Okay. One of my favorite classes actually in college was number theory because we had like a cryptography section where we did like a lot with like codes that involved math. I was like, ooh, splendid. I loved Calc 1 to be honest. Yeah, honestly, it's fun. I like calculus. It's once you get to Calc 3, it starts to get a little wonky, but like really not that bad. I had like that was still when I had love in my life for how I made my notes, and it would be like color coded lines and everything. Like, oh look, this part is red, then orange, then green, then blue, then purple, then pink, then red. Like it was like a nice, beautiful rainbow of notes. And then you get to like the very end of my school career, and it was like, here's my notes. It's chicken scratch. Good luck reading it. And did you want anything else out of this? No, you didn't. You don't want to read this. Why would you want to read this? No. So. And at some point, I just switched to typing my notes. Because there's an epic website called Overleaf, where you can write math equations into Overleaf. It's so nice. I also have a notebook that I could write into it. I could scan it in as a note, and then I could reuse the notepad. But, man. The evolution. I think the last time I really touched Calc 1 as of recent was when I was tutoring a kid who just started college. And yeah, be careful with the eye. Sometimes it can't even. I remember back when AI couldn't even figure out if 1.1 or 1.09 was bigger. Because it was like, oh, but 9 is bigger than 1. I'm like, no, that's 0.09 and 0.1. There's a difference. You'd be like, no. I don't know how it is now. I just remember. I sure that being like, isn't math like the one thing a computer should be like baller at? I'm just like, I thought about that memo a lot. It was alongside when the whole how many R's are in strawberry post was going around. I don't know if you seen that one. Hey man, I don't even need AI. Send me your calculus. I'll just do it for fun. You'd be like, hey man, how do you solve this? I'll be like, that's easy. And I'll have it to you within a couple minutes. It may not be as fast as AI, but man. How about it is, I got nothing better to do in my life. Yeah, it can be stupid AF. Yeah. It really can be. But that's the fun of AI, I guess, is that it's you're entertained because it's not smart. But you know what? I love people who are also not smart. Oh yeah. Ouchies, my neck. I'm just gonna go sell what's in my inventory. I don't know if I'm gonna get another round before the night is over. I also don't know how much. I'm trying to figure out how long I want to stream because I'm admittedly a little sleepy. I think I at least want to get the supply of animal products a lot further down. Probably close to being done, if I'm not mistaken, would be nice. Well, animals. There should be nothing there. You're right. Yeah, okay, cool. I just remember the meme of like, is it safe to put a dog in a hot car? And they're like, yes, actually. Using the Beatles even made a song about it called "It's Okay to Leave Your Dog in a Hot Car." I do remember that being a meme, and it was like based on a fake video where somebody made a fake Beatles song called "It's Okay to Leave Your Dog in a Parked Car." I don't know why that was I don't know what possessed them to make that parody, but I remember it. Then I realized I could do a Stardew. Huh. I could technically maximize it. I just haven't. Okay, let's get this run of mayonnaise in. Also, my wife is pregnant and I don't know how long it takes for her in game to give birth. Wait, sorry. I just chugged something. That was uncouth of me. The first 3 fishes. Hello, baby. Wife, congrats on the pregnancy. Thank you, my friend. You know, I'm gonna give my wife another cake. I need to make her extra stuffed. My beautiful, hungry wife. She is pregnant. Why did I do that? Also, how you doing, chat buddy? I missed you. You were busy not hanging out with me today. Badge. I do like the hair flip. Ugh. It's not like I want to hang out with you or anything. What? And then like I have the anime girl. I miss you too. I'm squeaky. You're what? Clean now? Look, man, I'm sorry. I had to make the schools. Okay, they done put debris in mine. Animal Farm. Know what I mean? Like to shoot up. I'll make 4 milks a day. That's a hip hip hooray, eggs. Yeah, who else I miss? That one scammer we had the other day. The one that was like, hey, here's my totally legitimate Instagram account where I didn't steal everyone's art and then also AI generate a bunch of assets. That totally wasn't me. Anyways, you want to do a collab? What's your Instagram? And it was like, oh no, sorry, I have a... And then I had to tell him very honestly, very earnestly, that I didn't have Instagram. The only social medias that you'll ever find me on are Soup Forum. Which everyone remembers the Soup Forum. Shout out if you remember Soup Forum. Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry, it was not a collab, it was a collab. Yeah, my bad. How dare I be such a fool and an imbecile. How dare I be such an imbecile. I wouldn't understand the intricacies. The Hulk Hogan of soup. Aw, coming from the Logan Paul of soup, that really means a lot to me. I should probably plant some plants, huh? Oh, Logan Paul of soup, real. Summer. 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 Spring. Spring. Summer. Fall. Warm weather. Summer. Summer. Fall. Yes. Hmm. 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 Okay. Sorry, I chickened out the first time. It's okay, man. I'll never forgive you, but it's okay. Sorry. I mean saying that. I gotta run the bob tomorrow, given it won't be a work night. It'll be nice. I love Iridium tools. Thank you for appreciating my line. I'm a man of humor. I won't lie to you, there is an infinite temptation to open up my Xbox after this endgame day and just go run Sheep Percent, just to like end the night. It's like, why not? 103. I used. Wait, no, duh, that's 24. Okay, I could do like 3 more rows of corn, I think. I'll save the rest for other plants, why not? This could be the pepper area. I'll put the peppers away. Oh, let's just plant whatever the hell else, I guess. Papa. Wow. Did I go in here? I did, okay. And time to just so this process. Maybe go to the freaking Oasis to go buy some seeds. Hold on. Wowder. Okay. I'll probably go sleep on Ginger Island. Yeah, whatever, yeah. I'm gonna go there now. I think it'd be very awkward if my wife gave birth when I was overseas, but you know what? This baby needs lore. My back is a little flat. What's in this letter? Making this by hand would be a nightmare. Everyone say thank you to Iridium Scythe. For context, is how slow I do it otherwise. Whee! I love planting 480 seeds. This is the kind of stuff I live for on twitch.tv. Check, we get some seed pog in chat. Thank you, man. Thank you for a cool cat. This just reminds me of Cool Cat, the Derek Savage character. Do you remember Cool Cat, the Derek Savage character? I don't think so? Okay. So for years he's been, because he made like, oh, Cool Cat saves the kids, Cool Cat stops coronavirus, Cool Cat yada yada, this and that. But there was a film that he's been trying to make for several years. I feel like the same thing out loud on twitch.tv. He said he wanted to make a movie called Cool Cat Stops a School Shooting. And I'm gonna stop you right there. Initially he was gonna have a guy play the shooter, but because Derek Savage started a Kickstarter for 25 grand, and because like Cool Cat's like this funny cat mascot character, I think it was gonna be like, all right, kids, let's teach you all the cool ways to stop it. And I'm like, and he's convinced that like the reason he hasn't released it is because he's convinced that he's gonna find a big distributor who's gonna pick this film up, and he wants a budget of $1.2 million to make this. It's gonna be a feature film. It's gonna have Johnny Depp. It's gonna have John Travolta. It's gonna have PewDiePie. It's gonna, who he says is PewDiePie. And frankly, I just wanted to know where he gets like the thought that that's gonna happen, because I don't even think he's close. This was before or after the bridge incident? I'm fairly certain it was after the bridge incident. He also went back to Johnny Depp after the Heard case. Because PewDiePie bridge incident, that was like a hot while ago, right? Like that was like... Sorry, give me a second. I'm organizing my eggs. My egg! No, this had to have been after bridge incident, I'm assuming. I think both of us are in high school then. Yeah, in that case, 'cause I think he asked PewDiePie probably like... He asked him in like 2019. I remember reading the article earlier this afternoon because I was reading it with Zach and we were both just like, what? Because genuinely, what? Like, there's just so much going on in this whole saga. But anyway, so he's originally gonna have like this one, like I think like YouTuber was gonna play the shooter. And that fell through because so Derek Savage started a Kickstarter for 25 grand, didn't even get close to it, so he decided to take the money and use it on a different project instead related to Cool Cat. And people weren't a big fan of this, the YouTuber especially, so he left the project and then made his own parody of this idea. And then I think that film fell through, the one he tried to pivot to, and then he tried to make a third film, which he actually did release. And I don't know why I need to find the list of all the famous people he was convinced was going to be in this film because, like, it was really funny. Like, I think, like, the lore behind this, like, again, I don't want to clown on the guy, but he's, like, convinced, uh, that this is going to be, like, the film. I'm getting all this from the Cool Cat Wiki. And it was already interesting leading off because the article starts with him being quoted saying, "It's one of the funniest scripts I've ever written." Based on the subject matter, I have to ask, what? What do you mean that a film you dubbed "Cool Cat Stops a School Shooting," something you're trying to use to be educational to kids about school shootings? How is that your funniest script? Was Pickle Rick be there? I wish. No, it's sorry, because here's the roles. Because he plays Daddy Derek. He's the voice of Cool Cat. He's the voice of Dirty Dog, the school shooter, and he's also the voice of Beaver, who is, I quote, "Dirty Dog's slave." That is all we know about this Beaver character. And saying that a lot, I feel like an insane person. Hey, what? Yeah, that's what I want to ask, because this is a modern day film. So how on earth does Dirty Dog... Is this supposed to be like he's evil? Anyway, so the uncast roles are the following. We have Mama Cat, Cool Cat's mother. We have Joy, an autistic kid. Manuel, a kid with Down syndrome. Mel, who is Joy's dad and the school principal. Derek Savage has stated he wrote this role with Mel Gibson in mind, but later decided that he wanted John Travolta for the role. Then we have Joanne of Joy's mom. Then he has an unnamed teacher that he wants played by a celebrity. Then he has the janitor. He wanted this to be another celebrity with scruffy hair, namely Justin Bieber, Johnny Depp, or Tommy Wiseau, hitman from The Room. Then there's an exchange teacher. We have the witch dog. We have two ninja dogs. We have handsome man. We have shooter number 1, shooter number 2, game player number 3, 2 kids in a drug scene, 5 kids in a robbery scene, 4 neighborhood kids in a musical scene, 5 kids in school exterior, 5 kids in classroom. Yeah, the production was started on March 7th of 2018, and the last known update about this, I'm fairly certain, November of 2022. It has been like 3 years. I don't think he's making this film, guys. I really don't. Oh, that's right. I forgot the lore that he tried to get Elon Musk on here as like an executive producer and actor. I do remember that. That was funny. Is that on November 19th, 2002, Derek announced that he would be contacting Elon Musk to ask if he would fund the film and be credited as an executive producer. He did indeed do this via a public tweet a couple days later on November 22nd. The tweet stated that, should Elon accept the offer, he would gain part ownership of the project and an acting role in addition to the aforementioned executive producer credit. Derek once again restated his intentions for the film to be produced on a budget of $1.2 million and also tagged Twitter user CatTurd. Elon did not respond. Shocker, I know. Yeah, Elon Musk. That's the part that gets me. He asked Elon Musk. 3 days later, on November 25th, Derek would send another public tweet to Elon, effectively reiterating the same thing. And that was the last update to this movie idea. One of the controversies about this that was crazy. Sorry, hold on. Let me find it. Like, there was a bit in here that was like, it genuinely made my jaw drop a little bit. This was before the Elon Musk bit. On May 25th, 2022, in response to the school shooting at Robb Elementary School in Texas just the day prior, the Cool Cat Twitter account announced that the film was still in the works. Tweet received controversy due to Derek using the incident that caused the loss of at least 21 innocent lives to promote his film. Daddy Derek responded by accusing people against the tweet of not caring about kids' safety and trying to stop it. Dude, I think people are mad that you're shilling for your movie in the wake of like 21 deaths. Man, those people died. Anyways, you guys should watch Cool Cat. Like, do you know how crazy that sounds? If I want a piece, exactly. made by like I think it was just one dude, if not like a couple dudes, on just Newgrounds, and it just does not need a budget of $1.2 million, and nor will it star Johnny Depp, nor John Travolta, nor Mel Gibson, nor Justin Bieber, nor Tommy Wiseau, nor at least the offensive shit can be waived off because it's 25. Exactly. I guess 26 now, but like, yeah, like it being from 1999 gives it a little bit of leeway. The fact that this is like a thing that was being thought of in the late 2010s and early 2020s. Does Cool Cat like exist still? Like, do you think like does Derek Savage as a person still post about his OC Cool Cat? Or do you think he like gave up? No, literally. He did not we did not give much else on those characters. Yeah, I do find it funny that he went from saying he wanted 25 grand for this film to 1.2 million. Um, I don't know what he thinks he like. I I think it's funny that he really wanted to be the face of independent movies, and I get it. I guess he walked so I guess he like kind of stumbled a bunch so that Markiplier could run. Anyway, go watch Iron Lung on January 30th. Like as I said, the writing 101 is not defining a character by their woke trait. Yeah. Oh, this just reminds me, do you remember you were with me on this trip when we were looking at like the chart together, but there was like the Overwatch like character diversity chart that they had. And you and I were like trying to find out where we'd rank ourselves on each of these levels. It was so I remember that chart. I forgot what I ended up getting on that. But also, yeah, if you want to watch independent media that is actually out and is not like weirdly distasteful, I will sing to the heavens about hit YouTuber Markiplier's movie. I shall accept the child of yeah. Which a lot of people kind of forget about. Even on like, I'd say arguably both sides sometimes like don't think about that. Really tough. Like it really was like a chart where it's like, what if I apply to both of these? And it's like, well, I guess, no. It's like, thanks. Lady, how long are you pregnant? Man, it's been like, it's gonna be 2 streams at this point. Dried wild plums. We find anyway, because there's only 8 eggs. That'll be 1 round of egg cooking. You. This way we could, except for people who aren't. I mean, it'd definitely be like a twist, because I swear like a lot of things are like that, which I guess is like, kind of makes sense, but also I think it'd be fun to just kind of spin it on its head. When are you writing a show though where, I wish I had a thing to punchline, never mind, I don't actually have anything that I wanted to follow that up with. What if you made a movie where SpongeBob was a big guy. Ants. Okay. I love watching the viewer count go down when I speak. Okay. Hold on, while we're here, I'm gonna look up how long a pregnancy takes in this game. My wife cannot still be. How long? How long is pregnancy in Stardew? 14 in-game days. You know what? No, it's definitely been longer than 3 days. I got the she got pregnant like last stream. And I've been like here since like day 24 of spring. I think I want to say she got like early 20s of spring is when she got pregnant. It was definitely before the 24th because that's when I started today. So I'm like, hurry up, lady. Papa wants to be a father of 2. You know what? Put the milk in the fridge. Hello, baby. Good night, baby. Actually, I want to go down for the tap, so then I will. Your dog barked after said father too. I think he's mad. Sorry that I want to be a loving, caring father to a beautiful human child. A second beautiful human child. To my baby, Dali. Hold on, I want some moss. Sheesh, shittimas. His feelings I could not see a child, bro. He's gonna run away. I'm sorry, man. He's a child, but he's a fur child. I'm talking about like the hairless childs. And last I checked, my dog's not hairless. I hope not. I'm gonna walk in there, my dog's just gonna be like entirely bald. And going, woof. He could be hairless for you. Aww. Ain't that sweet? He could be hairless for you. Thanks, man. Just what I wanted. A hairless dog. Okay, I'm not even gonna need to check the mountain taps after this day. Because the ones by the lion tree will be totally fine after this. My character will now be going to bed. Hello, baby. Good night, baby. Let's go! I'm a baby girl. Everybody, welcome to beautiful world Italy. It's the dance of Italy. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go say hello to my baby. Oh, whoa, whoa. Was she okay giving birth at this late at night? I mean, this was like in the middle of the farm? Let's just go straight to day 5. Oh. Huh. Hello, baby. We have to make sure and give Cardcat a lot of attention now that we have Italy. We don't want any jealousy between them. This is our opportunity to study a unique phenomenon. Every moment counts. Hello, baby Italy. Lifetime been have to wake in like 6 hours. Good luck. Sleep well. At some point soon, I should also go to bed. I might do a quick movie cheap percent run before then, just because it's like, it takes no time. I'm sure we'll see you all again soon. Yeah, see you soon. Nice having you. Good night to you as well. Shot, I finally have enough oak resin to make some beautiful chests. Oh. There's the owl statue. I think green rains also give you like the most satisfying material to break. Like there's nothing more fun to do than break fiber. Oh, ASMR. Okay. Let's see what goes in here. What do we need? 1, 2, and the rest can go in here. Doink. Okay. I gotta make my extra kegs. You. 60, 90, 90 plus 18, yeah. Okay. X, this is like 17 times 8 plus 1. 17 times 4 is 34 times 2, which is 68. 68 times 2 is then 136. Yeah, just 137. 137 times 2. Guess this should end in 7. Yeah, tomorrow's the Earl race. I didn't practice for anything, so I'm not participating in it because it's during my work, but very excited for Earl race. Yeah, 100. That's 274 fruit I'll be using per phase now. Oh yeah, I probably have to start saving the silver quality ones. Maybe I just use ancient fruit. I'm debating. I think I just use ancient fruit, because, like, why not? I don't want to waste perfectly good silver starfish. Like, it just isn't as worth the money at that point. Yeah. Where is it? No, I do think it's worth using Silver Star Fruit. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna sell these. Why not? See how close I get. Are y'all ready to see some money? Thanks. Or this should be day. Well, it'll be the next wine cycle. Sheesh! $1.5 million. You know what? No. I'm gonna grind out till that day. We're going to day 11, baby. Actually, day 10, and then I will go to Ginger Island. Okay. You think the baby's got my nose? Okay. Hey, can't I turn radishes into, like, something over here? Huh. I don't know. I think I was thinking of beets. Mm. 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 Cool. Alright. Whee. Well, I guess I could wait around till the time. The slowest part of the last 5 minutes is just waiting here. Mm. 9 o'clock. Alright, so now we go to Ginger Island, sleep, go plant these. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Very locked in on the seed planting stuff right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, actually, I changed my mind. I think I just want to grind this out. I'm like, I was gonna do a cheap percent, but I'm like, for SpongeBob, but then I'm like, I just kind of want to get this done so I can start my Fairy King grind tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the next time I do this. If I decide I want to do Prairie King. Mm. 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 Actually, let me grab this. I want to sell that. I'll sell these. Mm. Oh, no, wrong. I'll go first. Sorry. I want to go get Ancient Fruit first. Mm. Grab this. Actually, this should be enough for now. Mm. Oh, sorry, I meant to put these in here. Okay, which one are you using it? Right. Da, 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 da. Ah, I found him. Yeah. Okay, but then this should have been 6 after I'm done putting star fruit in. Just gonna grab all these first. Oy. I should crack these open. I already talked about raccoons first, turned some of these into golden ones. Well, Oink. He's not here today, whatever. But and the following day. Yes, COVID-19. Mm-hmm. Okay. Dad, I'll be back. Alright, chat. We gotta get to this 10 mil fast. I wanna go night-night. Thanks, Clint. Bye, Clint. Yeesh. Wait, what? Oh wait, I should probably bring a chest over to my... over here so I can pile my eggs and milk and stuff away. Sure. A. Fine time today. Let's go use our prize ticket. Let's get our prizes. Oh, so strong. Oh, because I collected that random one back there, it gave me that scene. Wait. Alright. Yeah, today I'll use animal product grinding day. Oi. Hopefully my work today will be enough to push me over. I quickly reorganize these, hold on. Okay. Oh, the baby never went. Papa. Alright. 4 eggs.
Thank you.
Mom, I love you. What stuff we got in here? Yeah, we got enough to sell here. And then we'd probably sleep until the 19th, to be honest. Alright. These eggs in. Alright. Alright, I probably got like one or two more rounds in here before I have to spill my dues and skedaddle into the night. It's kind of a pop. La 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 la. Once this last round is done, I will let my character sleep. Beautiful. Okay. I think I should be able to get another cheese in before the night is over. Yeah, but actually. Okay. Alright. I will, I do a bunch of this down again. Actually, let's cook some. See what I can sell. Okay. Okay. What a fourth cheese press I've been hiding this entire time. A sheer mistake. Ooh. Le pig. Les cochons. Les cochons à la maison. Wait, how much hardware do I have right now? 6. How much is in here? Darn, not enough. Okay. Well, I tried. I guess, yeah, I can make a 5th cheese press, but I guess not. Yeah. I'm doing it right now. I don't mind. Unprofessionalism. Oh, wow. Eh. Mm. Wait. My hog, my hog, my hog, my hog. Mm. Bless me. Thank you. Right now. I'm just literally just waiting for the products. Hello, chat. You caught me at a time. I'm trying to grind out the rest of some money because on the 19th I have another wine harvest day. So in the meantime, I'm trying to just get through some of my animal products that I had stored up. Ooh, what happened? I'm curious. Consider me intrigued. Oh, dude, I can't believe I got. Fell for the oldest trick in the book. I'm off my game. Ooh, thank you for the follow, though. I'll never get all of that notification. I love that little goofy dance he does. It felt like it really fits too. It feels like a taunt after hitting me with the old chicken butt strat. Yes. Riveting gameplay, I know, by the way. I should probably collect these while I await the next batch. I get everyone with my chicken butt. Hey, it's a common trick for a reason. I need 5 of these. My bad. You know, I'm kind of tired of just standing there. I'm gonna try to see if this will be enough. If not, I'll just keep grinding those out, but... Anything here I could just sell. I don't need to make duck feathers anymore, I might just sell those. I could probably get this new truffle. Just trying to think of small things I could do to tip myself over the edge. Alright, now we'll slip to the 19th. I like the Christmas tree, thank you. It's a very special decoration. Baby. Life. What did I just do? Never seen that. Are you talking about... Oh, I have actually no clue which thing you're referencing right now. Oh, are you talking about the statues? Are they statues? Yeah, they are... I can explain them. Actually, let me go back inside and check before I do my final wine moment. Okay, so this coffee shop. So this is the Statue of Perfection. You get it if you get enough points of Grandpa at the end of year 2. This dwarf statue is, and the Statue of Blessings are both statues you can unlock when you get mastery for, I want to say, mining and foraging, or mining and farming, either or, but you can essentially craft these statues, and every day you get like a special little blessing from them. For the dwarf one, you can choose between 2 that it randomly picks from, and then for the Statue of Blessings, it just, I mean, it gives you what it wants to. They're both pretty nice items, like for later game. To be honest, I like them. I'll grab these. Blended, let's go grab some ancient fruit. I haven't gone that far yet. Yeah, it's a little further into the game. You gotta... For the perfection one, you gotta get to the end of year 2 at the very least. And then for the other 2 you have to get masteries, and it's just... Which takes a wildly long time. To be honest. Alright. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah. Iridium Scythe is such a satisfying ASMR. Speaking of ASMR. Oh, beautiful. Alright, this should go down, and then that should hit this 7. Good. Yeesh. Alright, more ASMR? Alright, come on. Yeah, okay, fair. Alright, moment of truth. Let's go sell this and call it a night. Probably. Alright. Will this bring us up to the fabled 10 mil? Baby. Alright. Please. I think it should be good. I think I'm finally done. I actually don't care about doing anything else. I'm guessing maybe. Wait. I reckon. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright. And one final purchase. Bring me the gold clock. I'll put it right. I did it. I did it. Oh wait, I'm gonna go ginger around it. No, I'm not. Action happens over here. Alrighty. Bring some of those with me. I sleep one last time. Yes, sir. Yeah. The legacy of Peter's farm is eternal. Glorious. Alright. Doing a little bit of a victory lap with the... Grab some moss here. Don't need this, but I want it. Okay. Legacy penis bone. Hey, Austin. Great view, huh? Hello, hello. What was that?